Oh, g'day. No, just having a moment, just having a bit of a thought, a bit of introspect, because I was just thinking about this bloke I met a couple of days ago, and I was gonna just get in touch. I just thought I might just send him a message, because I'm not going to be able to make the Tai Chi training, you see. So I was just having a moment, just thinking about it, and I thought, like it's just something that's really worth acknowledging and saying that I felt like quite changed. Like I felt like spiritually I've changed. I've become a better person, a better spirit from having met this bloke randomly and then spent a few hours with him. And under the most bizarre, uncanny circumstances. And it's right from the moment that I met him, just like 3 sentences in. Now I'm cluing him and going, so who are you? What's going on here? Then the joke that he made just showed me the intelligence and the quick wit switched on, which is acting and behaviour, and the willingness to play along. See, I'm willing to play along, so I instantly clocked that, this guy is good value. And he's going to be good. And ended up having quite an incredible time. An Aboriginal man. And I learned a lot. See, I've been passed on this blessing to pass on knowledge that isn't normally taught to white fellas. From all different places, you see, and then I sort of got my thing with my connection and all that. But it's interesting with just a few words then, from someone who knows something, then if you can hear it, you see. And this particular man, and he reckons he's only got about 6 months left to live. And I had no idea. I couldn't pick it. Apparently got leukemia. And he's on the last legs, been through all the whole thing, and he's on the last legs. Reckons he's got about 6 months to go. Well, it didn't feel to me like he was sick. Didn't feel like he had leukemia or cancer or any disease. Didn't feel like it. In fact, I feel like I'm changed and I'm a much better human being, even though like I'm a doctor and I'm very attuned to all this kind of stuff and I treat this kind of stuff, I heal this kind of stuff. It doesn't feel like he's sick, you see. In any case, there's something that I want to get across in this message, and it's about the Aboriginal spirit, the Aboriginal wisdom, the Aboriginal knowledge, the Aboriginal culture. We don't have a clue, and I'm not going to bother trying to explain it. But I tell you what, they lived abundantly. They had a beautiful existence of utopia for the most part of a good 160,000 years and survived a number of extinction events. There's a higher spiritual thing going on, you see. That Stone Age culture came to a point of balance, and it didn't need to change. It was in harmony. And so it worked for them. That's where they stayed, with a nice balance. Because, excuse me. Because the spirit connection is monumentally more vivid and expansive and is integrated with the physical connection. We don't have an idea about it at all. Even me, with all my knowledge that I apparently have, I don't have a clue. And my connection to the dreaming is realising that I don't know nothing. Because all the knowledge that I've gained has not worked for me. Aboriginal culture was intact. And they didn't turn up with an army and kill everyone because they weren't those kind of people. They were cooperative. They're peaceful. They're abundant. They're rich. So the Aboriginal people you see today, they've got no connection to that. So we've got no idea to what they've been cut off from. But I talk a lot about, like, do you know when you're going to die? You can't guarantee that you're going to be alive in 5 minutes or next Tuesday. But I ask people, I say, like, when you're going to reschedule something, you're going to put it off. You put it off till next Tuesday or Wednesday because you know you're still going to be around. You can feel into it. You can feel into it. But then, do you know if you're still going to be around 5 years? And is that too hard to go 6 months? You know you're still going to be around 6 months? Like you can reschedule a dental appointment in 6 months because you're still going to be around for it, aren't you? But what about then? What about 2 years? Still going to be around 2 years? Yeah, I'll still be around. What about 5 years? Still going to be around 5 years? Are you still going to be around 10 years? Are you still going to be around 15 years? Are you still going to be around 20 years? Well, you feel that, it feels like maybe we're not going to be around in 20 years because there's an extinction event coming. 98.7% of human beings on the planet have no choice about whether they die or not. They're just going to die. You have to assume that you're going to be one of them. And that's got to have occurred by 2048. Just for simple mathematics that occur with patterns. So, are you alive? This bloke who's dying of leukemia is the most alive human being that I've ever met. In the experience I had with him the other night. And he taught me a lot. And he touched my heart. And because I do that kind of exercise, that's what my work is. I want to really focus on this bloke. I want to call him and say, I really love catching up with you. I want to do an interview with you. And I want to really hone in on this attitude that you got. Because it's such a beautiful attitude. And, I want to make a legacy of that for you. Because the thing is, when Aboriginal people die, in most of the Aboriginal nations that are different tribal, like their cult stuff, then you don't say the name anymore. So, different kind of legacy, you can pass on that attitude and acceptance and his way of keeping the cultures alive. And, you try and have an interactive conversation with someone. I've been talking for 7 minutes and 30 seconds. You try and have an interactive conversation. You don't get to say this kind of stuff, so I thought I might just pull the video in and do that so I can refer this bloke. His name's Jason. Jason Ugle. A Ugle man. And I'll give him a call now. Right, cheerio.